G'day team, we made it to another weekend, thank God. It was a long week and I'm very happy to be not at work. Hope you guys are all doing well out there. Looks like the weather's going to be not so good this weekend, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, that'll be fun, but we'll get the laundry going and then we'll take it from there. Nice one. Oh, hi there, how you going? Sorry I didn't see you there. Come on in. Just letting you know, I've got to go and do the laundry soon, because it's good to be clean, isn't it? Also, I think it's a good night for laundry, so suddy about that. The other thing too, a bit of bad news about the laundry. I've lost one of my favourite socks. Yeah, so I don't know what I'll do, but I guess one foot after the other. So laundry's all done. I know, exciting, eh? Laundry's done. I could not find the missing sock. I don't know what to do. I'll probably console myself with some oats, some peanut butter and crackers later. Because, you know, they really hit me here. Let's see how we go. Hey team, meant to mention that I bought some curtains for the other side so that I can really get blacked out. That's what they look like. In traditional me fashion, I went to the shop to buy them and forgot those, so I kind of just looked at the blurry shapes on the back of the packaging and thought that must be the right size. So I was a little bit short on it, but you know, there we go. Yeah, so that's the plan. So tea and probably watch something on YouTube. So nice team, see you tomorrow morning. Morning all, how's it going? It rained like crazy last night. I'm hoping it's still out there, but when I went to go out the back this morning, like it was just water. It was probably an hour ago, so it might have drained, but we're going to check it again, because I think I'm going to jump through the front seat and do everything through the front doors, because that was above water. But we'll pop the back door, because it was quite funny when I went to step out this morning. It was pretty good, so we'll have a wee look. Let's check it out. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's the back door, there's the water. So yes, no rear entry this time. I know it sounded bad, didn't it? And weather's looking alright though. So yeah, so you can get over the top there. Oh yeah, and I meant to say it's a good thing I've got a good waterproof cable, because I don't know if you can see it, but there it is under the water there. So yeah, lucky, eh? Very lucky. Want to see something pretty freaky? Look how far the tide is out. In all my time of coming here, I've never seen it this far out. This is pretty freaky. What's going on? Yeah, this is pretty crazy. Like it's gone way out. Like if you look how far I've walked, it's not normally that far out, but it's pretty cool though. Check that out. Isn't that awesome? We'll go for a wander up this way now, eh? See what's going down there. I don't know if you can see those bits just along there. Did you guys ever run along those as a kid and try and make it collapse without falling over? I used to. Well, I did have toys as a kid, I didn't just do that, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm not going to attempt it today because I'll probably kill myself, but yeah, hang on. It's just up here. Yeah, so the goal was you would walk along like this part here, as close as you could to see if you can make it sort of cave in. Oh, you had to do it. Yeah, like that, and you had to run all the way along. If you know what I mean. Yeah, it was a ton of fun as a kid. So yeah, you go right close to the edge and try and avoid that. I know. Doesn't sound like fun, but when you're 8 and 9, it definitely is fun. It's the best. I don't know if you're seeing this. We from all the way back there, right up to here, if you can see that fishing line. Just trying to untangle it, but man, it's a long one. Wow, definitely not going to swim in there, eh? She's a bit rank. So just had to run home to the van and pick up that trusty knife. I just couldn't get that thing cut. I was hitting it with rocks and everything, just wouldn't come apart, so there we go. I got pretty much all of it. That's the best I could come up with. There's the rest of it. So yeah, at least that's out of the water. Hey team, hey, I don't know if I mentioned this. I've had this for a while. This little thing here, that's the brand name if you want to know about it. I managed to, when I almost first got it, break the glass because it fell in the back of the van. This was quite a while ago. I finally, after probably 6 months, got the glass back again. I fired this up in the van last week. So it's got 3 big candles in it. I fired it up in the van, like I say, it was last week. This thing heats up the van like crazy, like you wouldn't believe. Doesn't look like much, but it's pretty good. We'll just flick the lights off, see if it's any brighter, see if you can see those candles, or will we? Yeah, so it's just the 3 of them. But man, even after probably, what would it be, maybe 10 minutes, just the heat coming off the top of this is just insane. That was a good angle of the camera. But yeah, so warm. So tonight's the first night with the glass back on. So I guess we'll see if it's better with or without the glass. So we'll maybe run that for a few minutes and I'll let you know in the morning. And tomorrow night we'll give the little oil heater a wee crank just to see how that goes. I just want to see if it, you know, gets a bit of moisture going on in here, or if it doesn't do that. So we'll check it out then, but it'll be interesting to see. But I think the candles are looking really good at the moment. So alright team, so great news. You probably know from a previous video that an O-ring in the front of my bike wheel was all wonky and split, and it looked like we were going to have some trouble finding it. Luckily I found a place, an O-ring, or this place actually, you can see that. Went in there, the guy was happy as, showed him this odd looking O-ring and this odd looking thing, took 2 measurements, went out the back and had it in like 30 seconds. So I didn't give the guy's name, but thank you, man, that was so cool. He was such a friendly guy, real happy, which is odd for a Monday morning. So we got that sorted. Also you'll notice I'm sporting a new hat. We got 2 new hats, and we got this one as well, I don't know if you can see that. Cherry bomb. So yeah, so all good news. So I'll probably pop that on this morning and make sure that's working alright. And but first I bought a coffee on the way back because I think I deserve one. Hey team, how's it going? I guess you can hear that. That is rain. And I don't know, it's really cool being in a van when the rain's on. It's pretty sweet. What can I say? Not much going on today. Not a lot to report. I did get up to stuff, but it was pretty boring stuff, so it wouldn't have been worth recording. And so yeah, so that's where we're up to. Maybe tomorrow we'll see how the weather is. At the moment, that's kind of what it's like. But we don't really mind, do we? So a bit later on, let's see if we can find it. Got a bit of American Dad to watch because I haven't watched that in ages. And yes, that's DVDs. I haven't watched it in ages, so I might pop that on tonight with a bit of a snack and get into it. So that's the plan. Nice. Alright, so the great news is the heater is working great. It's nice and warm in here. At the moment, I can't really feel anything getting moistury, but I guess we'll find out in the morning what happens then, because the van will have time to cool down and then we can see what happens. But at the moment it's looking pretty good and it's nice and warm in here, so pretty sweet. So we'll check it in the morning and then I'll let you know what model it is because I've forgotten at the moment. And that's the plan. Sweet. The other thing I had to add was that LDVs have terrible stereos in them, and they seem to not like hooking up with Samsung phones, and ironically I have both of those. I've tried absolutely everything to get my phone to play through the stereo and absolutely nothing works. So what I've had to do is go and buy one of these. It's a DVD player and CD player. It goes to the USB, and there's a USB plug right in the front just under the stereo that hooks up to the stereo. And it works. It's the first thing that's worked. I've been trying since I got it, which was early February, and this is the first thing that works. So I can pull out all my old CDs because, you know, I'm that age, and play music I like. So that'll be good. No more radio. So yeah, finally, it worked. It finally worked.